YB stays on your neck.
Yo, my dance, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. So obviously you man who've been following the channel from around the start, you'll know I've already got a video in the Anthony D GYALISS Joshua section. I believe it was when he landed in, where was it? Yeah, when he landed in New York, and we talked about Anthony Joshua being an international gyalist, a worldwide gyalist, gal in New York, gal in London, gal in Lagos, worldwide. And the reason I mention that is because I wasn't actually going to do this video. I sat there and thought, meh, is there much to say? However, the events that have played out over the last few days, which we're going to get into in a hot second, is why I'm doing this video, because I believe there's more to it than the newspapers actually know. And in fact, the YOB can actually confirm from inside sources that this what I'm about to exclusively and proprietarily break is in fact the truth. So let's get to it. So as I said, this particular story came out on the 29th, so 2 days ago now, and essentially they're alluding to the fact, or they're alluding to the idea that AJ and this AJ and Stormzy's, or essentially AJ has stole Stormzy's ex-mayor Jammer. Now I ain't really into this whole, I don't really know Storms, I don't really know this chick here. She's fine, she's fire still, but nonetheless I'm not really up to date on that whole Big Brother thing and that. But either way, 2 days ago the story was broken, and I didn't personally think much of it. I thought, you know what, this is most likely just newspapers being newspapers and whatnot. And obviously we also, in this video clip I played at the start of this video, you'll see there was a lot of cameras around, so I thought, oh, maybe they're doing some kind of like joint video shoot or whatever. And to be honest, that's why I haven't done this video already, because I left it there. I thought, there's not really much to report. I needed some more accompanying. I need some more information to really ride with it. I didn't want to come out here and say, listen, the YB can now confirm AJ has gripped up Stormzy's ting, left him hanging, yeah, mugged Stormzy off, unless I had some supporting evidence. However, as I was saying, the YB now has the supporting evidence. Please see exhibit number 1 of the AJ smashing mayor, whatever I call her mayor, that mayor chick. And what you'll see on your screen now is, this right here is posted around a day after the allegations. Now, as I was saying, the allegations on there, well, that video on its own wasn't enough for the YB to roll with. However, having received these exclusive photos from AJ's social media, putting 2 and 2 together, it now makes perfect sense. I'm going to tell you why. So we see the first picture here. AJ posts. These are written from AJ himself. The gal dem protein shake. Smiley face. Sergeant Joshua. It's my duty to please that booty. And then, so you see that 17 hours ago. And then, on the same kind of stream, but 16 hours ago, he says, the gal dem protein shake. Limited edition. Now, I'm not sure what a protein shake is, but I'll leave you man to speculate and use your imaginations on what that is. But that first one, Sergeant Joshua, it's a duty to please that booty. Now, for those of you man who don't know where the YB is going to go with this, I'll bridge that deep logic gap for you. Essentially, on its own, the first video I played of AJ and Stormzy's ex-girlfriend on its own isn't enough. However, I'm sitting here now thinking to myself, the YB's sitting here thinking to himself, you know what? What has got AJ this gassed? Because I check his social media somewhat frequently, or probably once every few days. I check his social media, and I've never seen him talking about protein shakes. I've never actually seen him talking about Gyaldem. I've never seen him talking about Sergeant Joshua. I've never seen him talking about it's my duty to please that booty. So I have to put 2 and 2 together. I.e., and this is going to be, or any of you Stormzy man, I suggest you turn off this video now, because he's looking kind of peak for you man out here. Certified. It's looking kind of peak for certain man. Because from where I'm sitting, and you got to realise as well, we've all had ex-girlfriends in the past, and I do actually feel for Stormzy at this level, because I tried to warn Wilder the same way. I tried to warn him, because his thing will get snatched. It will be as simple as that as well. It will get snatched. And that's why Wilder, you notice, Wilder, I told you before at the time, the reason Wilder didn't want to come to the AJ fight was because his missus was begging to come as well. And he didn't want to be embarrassed at the fact that, oh, well, man, where my wife gone, man? Oh, she gone to the back, has she? She gone to AJ's changing room. Oh, she said she'd be back in a minute. Cock-a-doodle-doo. That's the true reason of it. He didn't want to go there because he knew his wife was begging. In fact, I heard that his wife actually suggested it. She said, we should go to the AJ fight. I want to see the real champ. That's what she said. You've heard the voice recording right there. But anyway, let me get to what I'm trying to say. Exhibit 1, the video. Yeah? AJ and Stormzy's ex-gyal. Relaxing. Not much with it. But then I sit there and think, wait a minute. So 24 hours after the original allegations, AJ is truly gassed. The way this man's talking is as if he's just laid down the A1. That's all I can say. I can talk from personal experience. You don't start writing these kind of messages unless within a recent vicinity you've been laying down the pipe, or you've been laying out the A1. My man's gassed. Simple as that. There's no doubt. Talking about protein shake, talking about it's my duty to please the booty. He's gassed. He's sprung. He's what they call sprung. The bottom line is, they got caught on camera. AJ took her to the pad, showed her real money. Listen, no disrespect to Stormzy. He ain't at the A level yet. I don't know where he is, and I couldn't care less. I'm into the whole celebrity business. But the bottom line is, AJ brought a C level Big Brother ting to the A level, and that's what got a gas. And he laid the pipe. As simple as that. Laid the pipe. Otherwise, if he didn't lay the pipe, why is he so gassed? You don't. How it doesn't go in life, yeah. You don't link a chick, not lay the pipe, and then be on social media gassed out your mind. My man talking about protein, the gal them protein shake, smiley face, Sergeant Joshua. It's my duty to please that boot. He's gassed, man. I'm sorry. That there looks like a man who's been beaten for a hot second. I'm sorry, Storms. Like, from what I'm observing here, yeah, it'd be one thing. I'd love to be able to sit here and tell you that from what I see here, it looks like they just did a bit of lips in and they just did a bit of whatever. But this looks like she got the certified. That's what it looks like. The way AJ's gassed on social media, it looks like she got the full works. She got the A1. This weren't no little. This weren't no Netflix and chill. This was a ruthless thing. The way he's going on, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've never seen it. Maybe people, and like I say, of course, there'll be some people, there'll be some haters out there who say, "Oh, AJ's gassed. Oh, AJ's disgust. AJ's lying." But of course, there are dons out there who will be on social media always talking about who they're smashing and whatnot. But that's not. If AJ was doing it, or even if he was doing it every day, he's at the A level, so he could do anyway. But my point is, of course, you've got them gas dons who ain't getting no pump 'em anyway, but they talk about it as if they are. But what I'm trying to say is, AJ ain't gassed like this most of the time. So I hate to break it to you, Stormzy. Yeah, the fact of the matter is, your ting is she's got the pipe. She got pipe. She got the A1. And from how he's talking about it here, it seems like she enjoyed it, because one thing we do know is, if it weren't no A1, if he was coming in with that C or D level game, he wouldn't be happy about it, because she wouldn't be coming back for more. The way he's writing about it here, it looks like he's got it set up for a few nights. It looks like she's coming back for seconds and thirdsies and 11sies and 12sies. That's what it looks like to me. But I'll leave you, man, to decide on what you think. But as I say, I've never seen AJ this gassed before. Truly, maybe I'm barking at the wrong tree, but there's too gassed, man. Too gassed. Bottom line, too gassed. But before I go, actually, let me say this. Every man who watches this video, say a prayer for Stormzy, man, because I don't want to pass him an L, but at the end of the day, it's your ex anyway. But she got, when you're dealing with this, I wouldn't know about it, but when you're dealing with this caliber of individual, when you're dealing with an A level, it's just the way it goes. If he wants to take a gal gets taken. Simple. And Stormzy ain't the best looking Don either. No disrespect, not that I am either, but I'm calling a spade here. This wasn't to be unexpected. Yeah? Your best bet now is, Stormzy, go back to the B level, find some more of them C and D level dons, and let AJ go back and find some C level and D level things, and then AJ, once you've raised them up to the level you are, the B level, AJ will come and snatch them and raise them up for the A level. That's what you need to do now. You need to hold the L, keep it moving. That's all you can do. Yeah, and that's another thing. The worst thing you can do at this point, actually, because I've heard some stuff about, oh yeah, I saw a news article of apparently Stormzy's got a box. He put a picture out after this stuff happened. He put a picture out showing putting his boxing gloves on. I'm saying, listen, boss man, the worst thing you can do now, like when people get served L's, yeah, the worst thing you can do is hate it. The worst thing you can do is try and fight the L, especially when this kind of L, there ain't no way you're turning this into a W. One thing we do know is, the gloves is the last place you'll be turning this to a W. Your best bet is to get in the studio and up your game to the A level. That's the only way. The only way you can outperform AJ at this point is, number one, go to the witch doctor and pray that he loses the Ruiz rematch, or get in the studio and figure out a way to make a USA Billboard #1 track. Because that then, at least you'll be on the par then. At least then, your ex-gal will be sitting there thinking, I'm not sure what to do here. But at this point, it was a no-brainer for her. Yeah, AJ's out there offering to change her lifestyle, the same as Ruiz, and they're all hoes at the end of the day. Ruiz is a hoe, Wilder's a hoe. They're all looking for. They all their hands out. They're all on their knees with their hands out and their mouths open. Simple.